Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Plant vs Undead. Possibly more on the Undead side today because the big release of Farm 2.0 or news on it is probably scaring a lot of people right now. The cost of entry now is going to be huge for people starting a game new. We're going to be going into all of that and what it means for the future of the game. So if you haven't seen it yet, they posted a Medium article with a sneak peek to Farming 2.5. PvU is, are you tired of not being able to get your daily quest in? Are you sick of battling against hundreds of thousands of other players to find a plant that has less than 200 water? Yeah, you know, I mean, I'd pretty much accepted that I wasn't going to get those seed drops from watering plants anymore. But they have made a change. So they introduced the World Tree. This will help, and they're also trying to build a more stable server to help take care of those pesky crows on your farm, which has been annoying, you know, trying to log in, and then if you miss it, you could have had a crow there and your plants aren't farming. So the World Tree aims to replace the current daily quest system. Every player on the server will now have to collaborate to take care of the World Tree. The more players that put in work, the more rewards the trees will give out. And rewards from the tree are reset daily, so don't miss out on this opportunity. That is all they've said about the World Tree. They haven't given us any stats on, you know, what are going to be the drops from the World Tree, what are the percentage rates that we're going to be getting them from, how many people need to contribute to it. Those are really important factors, I think, that are needed pretty soon to settle the nerves of people, because in preparation for 2.5, they noticed too many players were taking advantage of the low barrier entry to spam multiple accounts using cloud services and utilize bots and tools. This has had one of the lowest barrier to entry than a lot of things out there on the blockchain at the moment, and it had such a good return of investment. You know, people were going to take advantage of that potentially. And these actions caused the server to overload, causing terrible gaming experiences for other players who actually want to play the game. As a result, we have decided to implement two changes that will help alleviate the situation. Number one is a killer. New condition when exchanging LE to PVU if you own 0 NFT assets, you can no longer exchange LE. This is huge because I don't know how many people actually own an NFT plant. I would say not a lot. Probably 90% of the community. And correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments below. Do you own a plant or not? But I think most people won't because it costs so much. The current cheapest price on the market for a plant is 90 PVU, which works out as around $1,500 at the current market price of PVU. And I don't think most people are going to have just $1,500 to spare just to buy one. I bought my NFT plant at $1,000, and yeah, I kind of wish I bought two, because one NFT plant will give you a rate of exchange, but it's 300 LE to 1 PVU now. So it's increased. You need 3 times as much LE to PVU. 2+ plants though, or one land, will give you a rate of exchange of 100 LE to 1 PVU. So those with more plants will get more rewards, 3 times more PVU than those with one plant, and you know, a ridiculous times more than somebody with 0 NFT plants. Now, the hardest part of this is that seed drops are so low. Yes, you will still have some opportunity to get these. And these are, you know, two of the important questions that they wanted to address, which we'll get to in a minute. But they're also implementing an extra layer of bot detection tool on our server side. These two changes combined should allow us to identify those who take advantage of the system, and will have them banned. All banned assets cannot be retrieved by anyone. So if you're cheating the system here, stop, because you're probably going to lose your investment. Two important questions. Can players still play with low investment? Yes, you can. You can simply grow sunflowers until you have enough LE to buy 100 sunflower seeds. Then exchange those seeds for NFT plants. Some boxes from daily quests also drop seeds if you're lucky. So 100 sunflower seeds is a lot. So that is 100 PVU worth of, you know, it costs 100 LE to purchase one sunflower seed. So that's going to take you a long time to build up. But if we think about this realistically, $1,500 worth of a seed, one seed is worth that much. If you spread out, how long is it going to take? Roughly you're going to get how much PVU, how much LE a day, probably with your, if you maximize your land output, 1 sunflower mana, 4 sunflower saplings, that's going to equate to 200. You get probably 100 investment every 3 days on the sunflower saplings, so that is 100 a day. And then you've got the sunflower mana going at the same time. So you're probably looking at around about 150 to 200 LE per day, because obviously you've got to pay for small pots and scarecrows and water. Isn't that bad? If you look at it over the course of, so okay, it's going to take you 100 days to potentially be able to purchase a seed. 100 days. Divide that by, get $15 a day if you earn your plant. $15 a day is pretty good for free to play. So it's going to take you 100 days, grow your plant, but then you'll be able to sell it for $1,500. So it's going to take a different change of mind from this easy return of investment to, okay, now we're looking for a long-term return of investment. And it's, once you're in, and you've got enough to sustain that economy of buying saplings and sunflower mana and water and scarecrows, then you don't need to put in any more PVU. So it's a risk-free venture once you're in, and by now if you started when I started, you'll have had your return of investment and then some. So it is a massive change, but it does allow people to. We can still get your plant, which you can sell, but then once you've got it, all that LE that you may have saved up on top of that, you will be able to start to exchange. I would never do that. I'm not going to ever exchange. I've got one plant. I'm not going to exchange 300 LE for 1 PVU. It's not worth it. I will only ever do it once I've got 2 plants. Now, I'll either buy one off the market or I will grind the hard way and save up for it. But one thing to keep in mind that we don't know is that this world tree will pop out rewards. We're not getting sunflower saplings from random drops for watering plants anymore. Too many people have watered the crops, so there's no rewards being given out. And this world tree will likely change that. So you will have other ways on top of those, farming mode. You will have other ways to potentially earn LE, sunflower seeds, sunflower mana that will help reduce the costs to be able to get to that $1,500 worth of PVU to be able to purchase a plant. And prices have gone up, but they might come back down as more people, there's an infinite supply of seeds because, once you've farmed a plant, it has a 1% chance to drop seeds. You also have the opportunity, but I don't recommend doing this, of when you purchase a box, a sun box, I think it's called, and you have a chance to get a sunflower seed, which is a 1 in 1,000 chance. Now, I buy the sun boxes when I need water and scarecrows, because if you get that as a drop, it doesn't matter. And you might get 2 small pots, which you'd be paying 100 LE for anyway. You might get a sunflower mana sapling, which you'd be paying 100 for anyway. But you might also get a sunflower mana, and that will be worth 200. So you'll have got your return investment. That's the only time you should really buy a sun box, is when you need water and sunflower and scarecrows, because otherwise you'll end up with an excess of water and scarecrows and you won't need it. So has it killed the game? Right now they were implementing from what I've heard on the Telegram, they've posted some questions and updates. They plan to implement 2.5 in, it's not going to be the next couple of days. It's going to be within the week, but not in, the next couple of days. These changes will take immediately the moment the Farm 2.5 comes online. And the LE system, and where you can actually take transfer it, is currently still in play. So I think that will change today. Nice, we've got sunflower mana to harvest. That will likely change today, because what we're going to see is they're giving people a chance to decide whether you want to continue to invest in this or whether you want to pull your LE out, which is good. But however, the restrictions on, obviously, if somebody's just claimed and then they want to claim again, you're not going to be able to do that in time, which is a bit annoying. So is Plant vs Undead dead? I don't think it is. I just think we've got to change our state of mind to this is not going to be a quick return of investment. This is something that if you want to invest in, it's going to take a while to see some returns. But if you save up enough seeds, sunflower seeds, to be able to transfer it for a plant, that's when you're going to see, in 100 days, probably less, you're going to see a return of $1,500 like that. If the plants still sell for that same amount, they have gone up, could come down. But if we get to 100 days, who knows? It could be that those plants sell for even more. So you just got to change your way of thinking from it's not this easy return of investment. It is more of a long-term venture, and I mean I quite like the idea. This I'm actually not too bothered if you're getting rid of bots. You're reducing the impact that that'll have on the token price, because those bots will probably be withdrawing the PVU and selling it on the market. And it's amazing that even with all that, they've still managed to keep the price fairly stable. So I need to go to my... I want to lay a plant, please. Can I lay a sunflower mana? Did I need a sunflower mana seed? Yeah, I did. Okay. So I'm going to be still playing this game. It is hugely, it has huge potential in terms of getting those returns. You might get that sunbox that gives you that 1%, 0.1% drop. And that's going to be great. But there's still $15 a day in this. And for clicking a few buttons a day, if somebody came up to me and go, can you just click these buttons for the next, just for 10 minutes? I'll pay you $15 a day. I'd do it. I am doing it. That's why I'm still doing it. So, yeah. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below about that. I'd be really interested to hear everybody's kind of thoughts on the changes. How are you feeling about it? They have had some minor changes lastly. All the watering times will be reset to 0000 UTC. Instead of when your plants were placed, this will help us water our plants more consistently. Changes will take place on September the 2nd. Crow's appearance frequency has been lowered to 10% to appear randomly between 2 to 10 hours after its last appearance, which will, prevent those annoying, frustrating crows that appear and stop your production timer. The server has been scaled up to allow for 6 groups of players at 30-minute intervals. I like this better. I don't think we needed an hour interval. Take care of your farms and stay tuned. So with my current situation, I've got these to come, and these will put out LE, and so I've got 700 there, which is, and now can withdraw that. Am I in time? This feature is closed. Okay, my bad. This feature is closed. You can't withdraw. I should have tested that before I said that. Hopefully you made it this far in the video, because this feature is not available. Okay, that changes things up, but I can start. I've got a good return of investment already from this. We all have if we started from day one when I started playing this game. Let's just keep grinding away, building up our LE, saving enough to buy 100 seeds, getting that plant where you'll be able to exchange it 300 for 1 LE. But don't do it. Keep grinding again. In a year's time, we're going to see a big return of investment on this. Just be aware that this is the farming mode. There is a battle mode coming, and they're going to have rewards that way as well. Some big changes. I don't think this is a game killer. I think it might be a helpful it'll help prolong the longevity of this project, which is what I want to see in NFT projects at the moment, because you do see some and then dying out. You know, Cryptoblade has potential still to return, I think, but you know, where's that been for the past month in terms of rewards? Nowhere. Dead and gone. Whereas at least with this, we've still got some potential. Thinking, okay, I can earn a plant and flip that for a lot of money. That's all for this one. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, please leave a like on the video. It always helps the channel out. Hit subscribe if you want to keep up to date with future content, and follow my socials on Discord and Twitter down below. You can keep up to date with all the information we chat in there as well. Okay, that's all from me. See you guys soon.